Hey, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Stephen Davidson here in a shave video. I've got 5 days worth of beard growth, counting Monday, and it's also starting to itch, so you know what time it is. Time to get rid of some beard, and it's gotten tougher. More on that in a minute. I'm going to prep my face off camera with Barber Soul 1918 latherless shave cream. Good stuff. Got me a new coffee cup from Walmart, the Moscow Mule. It's stainless. And I've got my Omega 10049 professional boar brush in there soaking. It's been soaking for 15 minutes. Going for my mustache area, the Thorn. And I'm also going to go with the leaf for the rest of my face. And I've got a fresh feather blade in there. Oops. I break one blade in half. I put one half in the center slot of the leaf, and that's it. And the other half goes in the Thorn. More on that in a bit, too. And the star of today's party was Mitchell's Wool Fat from good old England. Bradford, Yorkshire, England. And we're going to finish it off with Aqua Velva Classic Ice Blue Aftershave. Alright, I'm going to shut her down and get started and go ahead and get prepped up. And when I come back, I should be fully lathered. So stand by. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm back. Yogurt, anyone? And let me tell you, much hotter than that ceramic cup. The cup is called Moscow Mule, and I got it at Walmart. I think it was around $7 or $8 somewhere good. Speaking of Moscow, I was totally shocked at the TikTok video that Tucker Carlson posted, or somebody did. Tucker put up a video and then somebody posted it on TikTok. Put it that way. But anyway, I'm going to stop the video here real quick and drop it in. So check this out. This made me sick.
In the West was the Soviet grocery store. No products, no choices, shoddily made things. And it wasn't actually propaganda, it was real. And you can look up the pictures on the internet if you want. So we thought it would be interesting to take a look at a contemporary, modern-day, 2024 Russian grocery store 2 years into sanctions. Here we go. All right, here we go. So I guess you put in 10 rubles here, and you get it back when you put the cart back. So it's free, but there's an incentive to return it and not just bring it to your homeless encampment. Okay. This is the grocery cart escalator. This is designed, I'm figuring this out now, where the wheels don't move, they lock on the grocery cart escalator. Look, Ma, no hands. Retail placement here is a little bit different. So it's like walking through Macy's to get to Whole Foods. Okay, we've gotten through the perfume section to get to the grocery store. So we're gonna try and buy what a family of 4 would buy every week, and we're gonna see what the selection is, and we're going to see what it costs. Now, Russia is famous for its bread, which is one thing I can assess pretty well. The low-carb lifestyle has not swept Russia. Thank heaven, because I mean, look at that. It's fresh, too. Look at that. Oh, come on. Unicorn and mini mills. All right. Some kind of Russian wheat cookies. Ooh, we need coffee, don't we? Yeah. I don't know if this is sugar or flour, to be honest with you, but it looks like a staple, so we should get it. It's a very good-looking package. It's got to be flour, right? And this is Russian wine. It's from Crimea, which not only has the warm water naval base, but also is the source of most of the grapes in this part of Russia for wine. So it's apparently pretty good. Cheese puffs, You check out of a grocery store and you've got gum, razor blades, and candy. Actually, they hide the razor blades because we steal them. But these are all seem to be Western products. Mars, Twix, Snickers, Milky Way, Bounty, Gillette, Hall's cough drops, Mentos. It's pretty non-sanctioned to me, but what do I know? I went from amused to legitimately angry. So we were guessing what this would cost. Everybody here is from the United States, buys groceries, and we didn't pay any attention to costs as we were just putting in the cart what we would actually eat over a week. And we all came in around $400, about $400. It was $104 US here. And that's when you start to realize that ideology maybe doesn't matter as much as you thought, corruption. If you take people's standard of living and you tank it through filth and crime and inflation, and they literally can't buy the groceries they want, at that point, maybe it matters less what you say or whether you're a good person or a bad person. You're wrecking people's lives in their country, and that's what our leaders have done to us. And coming to a Russian grocery store, the heart of evil, and seeing what things cost and how people live, it will radicalize you against our leaders. That's how I feel anyway, radicalized. We're not making any of this up, by the way, at all.
Okay, we're back. Sickening, huh? If I'd been here in America, that grocery cart would have been twice as full. It would have been twice as much than what he paid. That made me sick. Feather blade and the Thorn. And the shelves didn't look empty to me, so what else is our news media lied about? Pricks. Anyway, my beard's gotten tougher, and I'm trying a feather blade out in here for trimming purposes. My Twig is officially retired. It's getting to where, even though I clean it, it's still got soap scum built up, and it's getting to where I can't twist it open. Thought about sending it to Matt Pazarzik over at Razor Emporium and having them restore and revamp it, or tune it up a bit, if you will. But that costs about as much as a razor does. I don't know, I ain't decided yet. But that was pretty sickening when I seen that. All those American products on the grocery store shelves in Moscow. Yeah, economizations. BS is what I call it. What else have they lied about? Now for the leaf. The other half of the feather blade and the center slant. My beard has gotten tougher, folks. I'm now one and done with the Gillette Wilkinson Sword Saloon pack. That's no good. This one here will probably get 3, maybe 4, if I'm lucky. So with that being said, here's truly's been checking out blades, and specifically the feather. How ironic. I started with a feather blade 10 years ago, and now here we are 10 years later looking at going back to them. Good old Mitchell's Welfare. Great cushion ability, which is the protection you need when you apply the blade to your skin. The slickness is what allows the razor to glide across your skin. Special shout out to Chuck's over at Chuck's Shaving Kennel. That was a pretty cool video about those side-by-side shaves with the Razor Rock Hawk. I've got the original here, and I wanted to know if that one's milder, if it's tamed it down any. Because if it hasn't, I'm going to wait and save my money until I can, and I'm going to order a razor from probably Blackland. A single-edged rector. How about that? No clog. Yep, no clog. Nice first pass. Very nice first pass, actually. For a fresh for the bag, you ain't gonna beat that. The corking does not detune the blades. In fact, it makes them better, believe it or not. A friend of mine, Drew, over at Knife to the Base, I think he's pretty much quit the community and shaves privately now. Works as an orderly at a hospital, I think. Or he did. I don't know. I ain't heard from him forever. But he did a video, and he took one of his wife's hairs, and he cut it before he corked it, and it wouldn't have cut it, and after he corked it, it went through like hot enough through butter. Oh my, yes. Fantastic. Get a little touch of water up in there. Fantastic. Across the grain. No, guys, for those of you who just got the lead, I'm sure you noticed that I'm not putting a ton of pressure on there. Don't do a lot of pressure. You want to do it just enough to make this pivot work. A lot of people use too much pressure like they're using a cart. You can't do that with this razor. Go light. And you don't need to fill all 3 slots. Oh wow. Definitely need one more pass. Still not quite where I need it to be. That's what I've needed all along. Feather blade, because look, not one leak, nothing. And I'm going in there like D'Artagnan. Touch of water. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, Thorn, single edge in this mustache area, south to north. Beautiful. Must have got a bump because sure that I did not cut myself, or if I did, I didn't feel it, one of the two. Money pass. Mom's doing okay. We got an appointment next month on March the 6th to go to Universities of Virginia's urology and lab in the hospital. And they'll probably run some tests. So we'll probably drive up there on the 5th and get a motel room, which is not going to be easy. And I'll run some tests and set things up and see what happens. Go from there, I guess. My uncle pulled Duke out of his butt and stick it back up in there. It's not, he just doesn't get it. You just don't walk into Duke University or UVA. You got to be referred there. And it's just not functioning up here. But then again, what else is news? Alright, I'm going to call that good, ladies and gentlemen. Real good, actually. Alright, I'm going to shut her down and get cleaned up. And when I come back, we'll recap and finish her off. So stand by. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm back, and we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. That's already stopped. It was a little bump I mowed off, but I'm squeaking in some spots. That's what I needed. A sharper blade. And it still, even with a fresh blade, still took 3 passes. No surprise. Now I'm thinking about whipping out my Hawk single edge, but no. It's just too much for my sensitive skin. Alright, with that being said, let's recap. I prepped my face off camera with Barbasol 1919 latherless shave cream. I went with my Omega 10049 professional board brush, 26mm nut. Put it in my Moscow Mule mug that I got from Walmart for around $6-7, give or take. I went with my Thorn single edge for my mustache area. My Twig, I can no longer twist to open and whatnot, so I have to go with it for now. And I also went with my leaf for the rest of the face, which was fantastic. And I had a fresh but corked feather blade in there. One half went in the center slot, the other half went in the Thorn. Very weird. And the star of the party, Mitchell's Wolf Fat from Yorkshire, England. And now we're going to finish it off with Aqua Velva Classic Ice Blue Aftershave. Shake it up a little bit. Now I'll do a video and give an update about my mom later. Whatnot. Tell what's going on. Fantastic shave as usual. And almost no burn. Yes, that's what I said. No burn from the aftershave. Double does it because actually might triple does it because I spilled a lot of it in the sink just now. There we go, much better. Fantastic. Fantastic. Great shave. Feeling good. Smelling real good. And I've met my go-to blade and combo now. Let's see, that's the Rockwell 6C number 3 plate with a feather blade. My Leaf and Thorn feather blade, 1/2 in the center slot. Edwin Jagger 316, which is my most expensive razor. I thought it was my Leaf, but no. It was made with Jagger 316 feather blade. So it looks like feather blades for the win, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for a head shape video. So take care and God bless. Later.